It's all downhill now because we got the biggest trout ever. Yeah, of course I'm online. You can bug me anytime you want. See how many lures we sold off at everybody? Like, that is the biggest fish
Bro,
I've ever seen caught in this lake.
I was trying to launch a boat when you came in, and then just chaos. I was the most chaotic boat
Dan,
launch I've ever.
Dan is in there like, you do this every day. Or Joel is. Joel's like, do this every day.
Do this every day. Yeah, I need to get those people going out.
He just kept buying fish.
That's your little anchor?
Yeah, that's my anchor.
So cute.
Yeah, you just
It looks like a little flower.
yeah, it is.
How adorable.
But yeah, I mean, it's just it's a fun little boat.
Okay,
We had this out Saturday night with the lights on. It was so cool looking.
You gotta come back sometime after like 12:30, after 1, and then you gotta take me out.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so exciting. I mean, to a guy like me,
That's a big fish.
you can't get more excitement than that.
Big.
It was the biggest I've ever caught in freshwater. I've never caught a fish that bigger in freshwater. I I had no idea I needed a bigger net.
Weigh it or anything?
No, I lost my scale and my stuff in the lake.
Oh.
But he's 26 inches easy, so
I should bring you back to Michigan
that's where my family's from.
from for freshwater fishing.
I've never I'd
I
never caught anything that big before.
I caught 38-pound
Oh,
king salmon out of Lake Michigan.
I would love experiences like that, but this
100 feet.
I've
We were
never
fishing on.
I caught it on that lure. That lipless that I painted. That's what I caught it on.
Yeah,
And he took it, man. It was just, I mean, to lift him into the boat with, it was just,
Is this your new boat?
yeah. So I've got my Garmin Striker 7 side imaging. So this one actually has side imaging. I've got my lithium battery. It's 100 amp hour, plenty of power. This is an X series Newport, so this is saltwater rated too. So, and then this right here is a casting bar you put up front. I don't sit up there. So this is really nice for me. So this is my handicap bar. I actually get in and out with this. And then, I got my anchor there and my live feed. And I mean, it's my fishing boat. And I put LED lights on it. So these, we were night fishing on Saturday night. This was cool. So it was just a lot. It's just, I mean, I fish. That's my recreation. So I can't believe I got that today. And yeah, I told Russell to get Ursula's number because she did not get.
Right now.
Huh?
She's walking down here.
Oh, because she didn't get the message. But he said he left 2 messages and there's an answering machine.
There is.
Yeah, and he left it on that, I guess. So, but
hey, we got it all figured out.
Good.
Just needed to be passed along, but I needed to know.
I told him to get your number so he can call you
Yeah.
and stuff. I said it's real important that we as bosses, we need to know these things. I go, you leave it on an answering machine. We don't always get that.
Well, that's the biggest thing is going into home base, you're the only number that I could find. And so that's why I sent you those.
Oh, my
messages.
number?
Yours is the only, Russell's is not on there. Well, and for some reason I can't get access to get in there and edit it because it seems like people are always changing accesses on whatever. That's a long story. But so that's why I sent it to you. And then I got with Russell this morning. I said, hey, I'm
good.
the point of contact phone number. I have everybody text me. Like, there's no voicemails because
I told him on the way here to get your number. So it's just, I go, it's real important. I go, that's how we manage businesses.
Yeah.
If we don't know who's coming and who's going, I go, we can't run a business.
Yeah.
So
we had some really high volume
days.
Saturday.
Saturday was crazy.
Sunday was.
I was swamped in there Saturday.
Yeah.
Everybody knows when you kind of want to take a day off.
Well,
It's kind of nice.
He didn't want to take a day off. He was sick on Saturday because I
mean,
went
I'll
into
be
his room and
Oh, I love when I
woke
get a
him up.
voicemail. Like, oh, hey.
The crazy thing is I come here, I could barely breathe. I could barely go 5 minutes without oxygen.
Yeah.
And
catch fish.
well, I catch customers too. And I went in, I caught a 26-inch good town pounder over here. I've never caught it was this big. I've never caught a rainbow trout that big in my life.
That's cool.
So I caught it there. I caught it. It was on my live feed.
Uh-huh.
And when I went in there, I showed everybody. Everybody started buying my bait. There's a ton of people. Nobody's seen a trout that big. It looked like a steelhead. The head was this big.
Oh my god.
I could not believe how big the head was on that thing. So everything's downhill now.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what I catch today.
Yeah.
I didn't think it's going to be that big. That was my personal best. I've never done anything that big.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. I was like catching a big old wave on my surfboard. I mean, and hiding in the tube and popping out. It's like, that's what it felt like. I mean, it was just, so, but yeah, there's my
I
boat.
love it.
Yeah, see, we got nice. And my fish finder side imaging. And then I got,
That's why.
Yeah, I know. And I can't send it for some reason.
See?
It's like locked out of access.
I got LED lights that change colors. And so,
Oh, I love it.
oh, we were out Saturday night and they were breaking down the wedding.
661-481-6856.
You just gave that to me.
Oh, that's Russell's. That's not me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
It
asking.
popped
Yeah.
up right now? Yeah.
You're on time.
I'm always here.
Right.
Did it pop
I
up?
work even when I'm not plugged in.
So you're able to invite and then
Russell has not been invited to home base. I invited him There's another
See,
invite.
I can't do that.
in home base.
Yeah, and I should be able.
Yeah.
Dude, then anytime you don't have access to shit, who would you go to? Diane, Fiona.
I ignore it. Then I call their dad.
I have no idea.
I send a text message. I send this text message. I'm like, hey, because listen, there's a certain point where I
calls
don't care. If it's like 15, 20 minutes in, I already called his dad or texted him, hey, and then I called down to read it. I gotta move on. I'm too busy. Like look at my cells from last. And when I get to a point like today where I do have a moment, this is when I take care of it, and it's already been taken care of.
Yeah, and it's taken care of.
It's taken care of.
And I talked to him this morning about it. So
Cross is on your shoulder right
I don't know.
because we got to get Miguel to cut his fingernails or what?
Yeah,
What?
wow.
me, getting a little crazy already at night.
Oh, yeah. Ooh,
Gonna have to
crazy.
trim those fingernails, Miguel.
The craziest I've been after these days is
It's
like,
been a long time since I got crazy. So my wife's afraid of me now. She's afraid. She's afraid I'm gonna like have a heart attack or stroke.
yeah, she doesn't want you to orgasm and then be like,
Basically, yeah.
yeah, I know.
She doesn't want.
happens.
She's afraid of me now.
That happens.
It does happen because
Well, I have a lot of strokes,
Yeah.
and I can't breathe. But I'm getting this new Nucala this week, and it's supposed to help my asthma. But it won't fix my lungs because they're scarred up pretty bad. But I should be able to breathe easier. They ask $3,300 a dose. Nucala, isn't it? I got a home injection, so I'll just give myself the injection once a month.
Yeah, I was watching Grey's Anatomy because I watch it quite often, and it's like, oh my god, I wish I like got to a point where a guy, the orgasm was so good that stroked out. Like, yeah, it was almost a killed orgasm.
It is the best way to go.
Oh, yeah.
I told my wife. She goes, "But for you." I go, "I don't want to kill
I
you."
gotta live with that.
Yeah.
I might have to push you off.
I go, but
me.
just
I
think
don't know if I could do
Just
that.
think of your reputation.
Yeah,
You killed a
exactly.
guy orgasm.
All right.
Bye.
All right, guys. We'll see what I can catch now. Oh, maybe we'll go with the lipless. I mean, it's already caught a record trout for me. So we'll go with the lipless again. Yeah. Guys, I don't know how we're not going to beat that. We're just not going to beat it. Like conditioning this rod, this thing's never cast as good as it's like. So, all right, guys, let's see what we can get on these passes. God, I can't believe we did that. I really can't believe we did that to him today. So go to my previous live and go to 50 minutes. At 50 minutes on that live, you will see me catch the largest fish I have ever caught in freshwater. I've never caught one that big in freshwater in my life. I catch another one, I can land him and keep him in the boat. But, well, I did land that one, but keep him in the boat. Get some better pictures of him. Um, I am totally stoked. I'd have to catch, I mean, like I said, I would have to be in my surfing days, get tubed in a double overhead swell and just stay in that tube for, 5 seconds and pop out. I mean, that's the high I feel right now off of that catch. I always say I'd rather catch 50 small ones than one big one. I'm not sure about that anymore. I'm not sure if I would want to catch 50 small ones instead of one big one because I mean, these folks are fishing to their starboard side, so I can go around to their port side. We'll go around their port side. Keep it to my starboard. We got a nice osprey flying here. It's waiting for us to catch something so he can grab it. I want to save another osprey. They are amazing. Please watch that video too. It's a great video of saving osprey. At 12 feet of water, which is good. We wanted the lipless is falling deeper, so we could go a little deeper. I may can knock off a rock to come up. I did lose my my front running light, but that's all right. Technically, that's not needed for my boat. Just need all around light, white light, which I have. Not right now because it's not dark enough. Sorry, I can't read your stuff. Get way up front there on my little telephone. Um, I didn't know they were trolling. They're coming in front of me. Hopefully they'll just keep going. They were trolling on my number 3 setting, which is to me a good setting. Speed, so 9 feet, which is good. We want to stay in this. You guys talk among yourselves. Sorry, I can't read. You're way up front. Let's see if we can get you a better angle. There we go. I pull a little bit. Can't believe we caught that. Can't believe we got it. Are you guys fishing this? Oh, oh. See, that was what happens when I turned around. I'm hitting rocks. So which way you guys fishing? That way? You're trolling behind you?
Yeah.
Stuck on a rock. Stuck on a rock. They're zigzagging. So it's hard for me. We're going to let them get in front of us quite a bit. And then I can go in a straight line. There we go. Got it. Yeah, there's zigzag. I don't zigzag. So we're going to come out here. I don't know why they're zigzagging. I just run the coastline. That's what I was thinking. Correct. Properly. We are going to go out here. And we'll try to pass these guys. In 15, 14 and a half feet of water. Keep them on our starboard side. Starboard is the right side of your boat. Then we'll work at about 12 feet when we get over. Okay, they're going to their starboard. So we would pass. 17 feet right now. A little too deep for me. Although we are fishing a little deeper. We'll run this try to find that 12-foot depth. And or it's about 12 feet of water with the slipless. We're going to do a run with the wood lipless. If we don't get anything, then we'll go to the spinner with some power bait on it. And we'll catch something there. But having that monster hit this lipless, I just wondering if I can get another monster. That thing wouldn't even fit in my live boat. There's no way. Right here. We're going to run this line right here. 12, 13 feet. It's good. That's a good line. We have about this. We have about 12-foot visibilities. Sort of see shadows at the bottom right here. Right along this line with this bait. If this bait doesn't work on one run, then we're going to go with the spinner shallow. We're going to hit like 6 feet, much closer to the shore. I can't believe you found that fish. Again, the previous video of today, go to it at 50 minutes. 50 minutes is the video of it, and you won't believe the fish that pull in. I can't believe I told that guy. Can't believe I did. I wonder if, after catching a lot of 2-3 pounders, what it's like to catch 10, a double digit fish. And been so long. I've never caught a double digit fish in freshwater. So that was a first. That was a first. And we're at 10 feet right now, so I'm gonna pull this out to about 8, 12 feet. Come on. Scott. His boat is right off the point there. $50 minutes on that last video. You won't believe it. I don't believe it. I really didn't think this lake had anything that big. That thing, he's old. He's a holdover for years. Shows you how big they can get. And he can't be the biggest one of this lake. What are the odds he catch the biggest one of this? But I mean, kind of big. I told everybody where I got that piece. They're all over here. They're all over here. How you guys doing over here? What's that? Well, I don't know. I didn't get anything on the way up here. Well, the big one I put, he's probably underneath that dock. That's where I released him. There's a shark out here. Be careful. Good. They're smarter. Awesome. He's cute. Yeah, he's a cutie. Sam wants him. All right, set anchor over here. We're gonna fish this point. We're gonna fish this point here. So Oh, let's get the spinner out. It won't go as deep, but we're going to put a little bit of green chartreuse power bait on it. It seems to be working for me. So we're going to work off this called Aspen Point. And we're going to work this area. We'll catch a few here. We'll catch a few. Put that rod out of my way a bit. We can work this area. Anchors down. Work this point. Yeah, it's happy dreams. Well, guys, I'm happy. Yes. Sunning on the deck there. Get you guys a better angle on me. Huh? Nope. Let's see if we can get this. Turn you guys this way a bit. There we go, maybe. Tighten you up a bit. There we go. Then tighten you there. There we go. See if we can get you there. Let's see who we got. Who we got? I can look. Ah, hi guys. Sauce. All right, Daz, and I got Steve and randomize. Well, let's see if we can't catch something over here, huh? There we go. All right. Well, beast. Sound like somebody was catching a beast. There's a beast over here. Got him once. sink. A little bit different depth. They're around this point. I've never fished the northern end of there. Wondering what that's like. Wonder what that's like. Big fell off. Get some weight on it. Wore up my holy jeans today. I'm losing weight, so some of my old jeans are starting to fit. 40 pounds. Ain't nothing to sneeze about, I guess. My wife tells me, she says she sees it. Now it's hard to tell with you guys, but I ain't got kinkles no more. I had kinkles. Your ankles are part of your calves. Kinkles. Uh, I hate when it winds up. But you guys hate it when it winds up on the rod. I put my glasses on. See this. Wrapped around it. Oh, I yeah, you always wonder how in the world. I mean, you couldn't do this on purpose, right? But it doesn't. You know? And you know, it's not like a knot that it's just a tangle, right? It's just wow. See, it's just complicated, you know. You know, it's like Mr. Wizard or something. I want to put this bait. We're gonna put that bait. Let's troll this. See, I lost my bait again. It fell off. Oh well. Let's just use the spout. See what happens. Nothing wrong with using the spinner. I get a lot more hookups when I put bait on. Oh, there we go. Oh, I had one. Damn it. Seen it. I had one. That's a bite. Let's see if we can coax another one. Wasn't a big one, but it was still one. Sink. That's got a chocolate. What do we got? 6.5 feet. You can see the bottom clearly. Could go to the other side. It's the bass side. There's also trout there. Oh, the water temperature is 52 degrees. Well, there we go. Oh, I had one. I had one. Dang it. Oh, is he still on? No. Dang it. I had one. Ah. I'm gonna put some bait on it. My hookup ratio is much better. They like to, they bite me. They stay bit with their bait. Nice. Catch him. I'm gonna put some bait on it. So I always get a better bite with bait. There we go. See if that makes a difference. It should make a difference. It always makes a difference. So. They're having fun. It's all about fun, guys. Enjoy the process, the journey. It's terrible information. And you think a place, my channel, you would see too many fish, right? Get more subscribers, I guess, today. Catch big ones, I guess. So the previous video at 50 minutes, you'll see the beast. See the beast at 50 minutes. The previous video today. Gave me a hard fight. Did not break surface. I didn't think it was a trout. It might have been a bass, largemouth. Whatever it won't be the biggest I ever caught. It was just beautiful. Lost my bait again. I put this bait on pretty good, so I don't understand why it's flying off the handle the way it is. Less. I put it, I roll it in my hands like this. I keep it, make it as dense as possible. Then I'll stick it on the treble. Then toss it in. What's a mud boat? Is that Dan? I don't know if it's Dan. Can't tell. Yep. Oh, yeah. Stupid bait keep falling off. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, damn it. Came off right there. Ah. That Dario? Dario's coming over to me. Oh, I had one. Dang. I had one. Came off right there. Oh. Dario. The African Queen. I call his the African Queen. You'll see that in a sec. Rockin', rockin', rockin'. Get another. Come on. Let's see if we can get you guys a face over there a little bit. Maybe you guys can get a better shot of my fishing. That's Dario on the left coming in. That's Dario. He's a friend of mine. Well, yeah. I let him out about where you are, Dario. Yeah, but he's a double digit fish. He's a double digit fish. He's over 10 pounds. I never caught anything that big in fresh water in my life. Oh no, it was definitely over 10 pounds. Now you have to see the video.
So that's where they launched what stock at.
Right.
You didn't know when I came to check. I'm supposed to have a thing called.
I sent you a text.
Yeah, I saw the text. And I said that said I can't. My first next available was the meeting was Sunday,
Right.
and it was going to be tomorrow morning. But as soon as they said it was canceled, I told my wife, I said, I'm going fishing. I put everything else back on the boat, got it in the water. Right now, I'm getting a rooster tail. That's what I caught last.
Yeah, rooster tails work good.
You got a nice little boat there, man.
I owned one of these before. I love it. It's tough as nails. I had it. The last one lasted 15 years, and I sold it as good as new. These things, it's a good boat.
Safe where you are.
Much.
You got your life vest on.
Always wear my life
The
vest.
ice line on.
Always. You never know what might happen.
So they stopped it all right there. Huh?
Yeah.
They're probably all gone.
Oh no, they're around. I mean, the one I caught was not a stock trout. That was a holdover for years.
Yeah.
He was huge.
Gone.
Lipless crank.
And you're just
One of mine. Yeah. Don't cross his line. Don't cross his line, Dario. God. Common sense. All right, let's try pink bait. All right, let's do a little trolling. Let's see what happens when I troll across the lake to the bass area. Let's see what happens there. Okay, guys? So we can turn you guys. Oh. All right, so we're going to go do a little trolling on number 2 with this fin. And then we're going to go across to the boys club. And we're going to check that out. It's also a really good spot for bass, although there's good trout there too. But usually when I troll across, I'll catch something. Let's see what happens. Put a 3. Usually the bigger fish like to hit something faster. Keep the rod tip down close to the water. Try to get it to swim a little bit. Right over Boys Club. Yeah, all the way across, only about 8 feet deep all the way across. That's why we're not running the liftless. Under 2. Did catch something on the way over there. Fish finder, we're 8.2 feet. An occasional fish here and there. There's a bunch of fish right there. You just passed a school of fish. See what happens when the spinners stumble across them. If any of them hit it. Nothing big though. None of those are big. Might be a school of perch. Work the west side for an hour or so. Right across their lines. Always respect other fishermen, guys. Give them a wide berth. There's no reason to cross lines in your boat. None. No reason at all. You just don't respect it. And I gave those guys a bait. Purely reaction strike. Great. Bigger fish. 10 feet of water here. Pretty much in the middle of the lake on the north portion. It's like a 3-leaf clover, this lake. On the pedal size is fairly shallow. And then in the middle, it can get 90 feet. There's a bite. There's a bite. Come on. Chase it. Knock it down to 2. Let's see if we can't get him. We had 2 bites right there. You think going that fast, it would automatically keep them on, but look. Back to 3. They will chase them. Two bites there. They usually catch something on the way to the boys' club there. Oh, one does. About 3/4 mile across. This leg of the clover is about a mile from the long. It's not that big of a lake. It's 3 miles long, about 2 miles wide, but in a clover shape. Gives you some nice points to fish off of, which is great. But it is spring fed lake, and it's just, we've got 52-degree water right now, and fish. Nothing much though. Nothing like a school. Such a beautiful day. Just a beautiful. No need for a jacket today. It's not hot. It's not cold. Sort of like a, brisk a little bit of a breeze, but nothing much. Got some pelicans flying around over there. And we're only going 2.2 miles an hour. That's how fast we're going, 2 miles an hour. Oh, feet deep here. I'm only hearing. I'm hearing like psst, psst, psst. I got no lines on the water. It's like psst, psst. There it goes again. What is that sound? Are you guys making noise? You guys teasing me? It's not this rod. It's the only line I got in the water. An osprey. Yeah, our beautiful birds. Definitely watch the osprey video. You'll see me hold one. Absolutely stunning. I think it's the prettiest of the fish eagles. Look at him. He's waiting for me to catch something. He's right over me. Maybe it's Mike, the one I saved. What the heck is that sound on here? I dumped these. It's probably wind going through the fishing line. Sometimes it sinks, you know. Well, we'll just say it's Mike. Mike the Osprey. We were both fished out of the water half dead, so that's why I named him after me. But always wear your PFD. People don't wear their PFDs. You go with the water. It's life or death. You know? You guys know. Anybody who's watched my channel for the last 6 weeks knows. You're fortunate to have me even here. But you can see I visit with a lot of people out on the water. And it's not just about fishing, it's about community. It's about friends. You know? But always respect the other fishermen, you know? And we're getting to the point. Can't believe I didn't hook, I didn't slam one. There's a ton of cover over here. A ton of cover. They might break out that lipless. Slow it down. Yeah, right now. Turn that off, bring it in. I've got my bait on it, so that's always good. Let's see what we get. In my sweet spots over here. Drip just a bit. I want to anchor about 30 feet to my left or port side. See? Do you see some nice fish? We'll drop anchor. You see some nice fish. Good size too. I love this spot. Got a lot of fish over here in years. Anchor's turning new. Good cast. So let it sink. It's only about 8 feet there. Going in really slow. See what I Oh, finally, catch something. Drag it. A little bit of a breeze, nothing bad. Feels good. It's not cold. So this is my Shimano SLX XT with an SLX medium heavy. This is my medium heavy rod. And I've got a blues spinning medium and my Bass Pro Shop. Okay, I'm going to try a different lure. It's really well. We'll go with this one, the one I reconditioned. The Beast Killer today. And we are going to go with a lure that I painted. It's already caught a nice 2.5 pound bass right there. So we're going to take this lipless off, which has caught the Beast today. But this is kind of shallow water for my lipless. So something about adding these little spinners on the bottom. They really are making a big difference. It cost me quite a bit. So as I get paid by Lake of the Woods, let's make sure it's that. All right. Oh, dang it. Now that is something about this reel. This reel does this. This is a brand new. This is, you know, I mean, it's a hate-love relationship. This reel is between me, made by Cast King, the Crixus X. So, like I said, it is a hate-love. It can work really good, like it did earlier, or it could do crap like this. Brand new, reconditioned. You know, I did everything right on it. Spun. With the, put new string on it, everything. It was like, kept like that. Like that. That shouldn't happen. Backlashes should not happen. You know? You're not going to get that with a Shimano. You know? You're not going to get that with a Shimano. Ouch. So, no cuss. Son of a bum is as harsh as it gets. So, I don't understand Cast King. It's like you can run a half a marathon, but you can't do the whole one. It's like they're half good. You know? And buy another. One day I'll buy another Shimano SLX XT. That's a fantastic reel. Let's try it again. All right. Actually kept my thumb on it. I like thumbless castings. Come on, it died down. Let's go. I like when I can go thumbless. You get much better casting that way. But bait casting, thumb's very important. The SLX Shimano, you don't have to use your thumb. That's a great thumbless casting lure. Adjust my drag a little bit. Sure it's doing good. I mean, Cascade gives you a good value. I like their rods. Probably the best thing in their lineup is their rods. But their reels are hit and miss. Their line is just terrible. Terrible fishing line. It's like they purposely make line that breaks. Just terrible fishing line. So I use Power Pro now. So for my braided line, I use Power Pro. I love Power Pro. Reliable. And that's what you want. Good, reliable line. Drag it in. Let's pick it up a little bit. So, for those that are just tuning in, this is my second video of the day. The first video at 50 minutes, you will see a personal best of one of my lures. Never, actually, personal best of any species in a freshwater lake. Never caught anything that big in my life in a freshwater lake. So, like I said, it's the best. Dragging my anchor right now along the shore, which is fine. Not too worried about that. Saw something jump over there. Seeing quite a few fish under me. I might go back to the spinner. See, did go with plastics and jig it. Let's do this. Back to the spinner. Because I'm seeing a number of fish. use that spinner, sink, and just sort of bring it into that fast. It'll work at different speeds. Okay, we're gonna do a little trolling over here. You know what? We're gonna troll that square bill back. 11:39. We're going to do the spinner along the bank here. We'll do the square bill when we head back to the marina for lunch. So it's we have no bait on this, so we'll see. We are going to go. It's 9 feet. I'm happy with 9 feet. We have keep an eye on my fish finder. Let's see what this does. So we can catch a few of these trout on this side right now. We're running west side, south of the boys club right now. Boy Scouts, Boys Club Island. Boy camp. Got it on 2 because we've got some wind behind us, which is pushing us in sort of a 3 speed. So I've got a down tree here, so I don't want to hook that. So come around that. Somebody snatch it up. I'm seeing some small fish congregating over here. Like I said, I'm happy with 9 feet, so. Yeah, it's pretty. Guys, it's just a pretty day to go fishing here. My goodness. You know what? I want to use my square bill. There's got to be some bass over here. Mhm. I mean, bass will hit a spinner too. But beautiful. It's good fish right below me. Let's try it. Oh my God. Fish finders lit up. See what happens. good bait for that depth. Let's see if any of those are bass or monster trout. It's a really good bait. Good amount of fish on this anyway. According to my fish finder. Pushing, so yeah. I don't have to use a lot of motor. Going what? 1.5 miles an hour, which is fine for a good troll on a square bill. Let's head over. Go to a 2. We'll head over to the marina for some lunch. So we get on the way to the marina. Huh? Hey, 20 minutes, 30 feet deep. Now we could probably go with that lip. See that? Go with the lipless. That lipless will fall. You can fish it. The nice thing about lipless, you can fish it any depth you want. All right. Let's go with the lipless. That's what we're going to do. We're going to let this sink. Let that sink. Sink it. I'll put this on 3 and troll it across the lake. Who knows? We might catch a kokanee. 41 feet deep kokanee. Probably what I'm saying. See what happens? Did you catch some? Let's go see what they got. 5. They bought some of my lures. Let's see what they got in my lures. So much fun to see you guys catch stuff with my lures. It really is.
More after you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my God, that's beautiful, guys.
Isn't it a nice color too?
Oh, I love the rainbows.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Oh my God. Did you get those on any of my lures?
No, I got off this sea spooner.
Oh, the spooner. Okay.
I was using yours for like the first 15, 20 minutes, and I'm trying to switch it up now. But
That's all right.
yeah, I know. I was
The
telling
reason
like,
I have so many different lures is this. Some work, some don't,
Exactly.
depending on the day.
yep. Exactly.
So
It's
I'm
great.
I'm happy you guys are enjoying yourself.
It's right when you hit the water too. Took off.
What are you using right? That one?
Yeah, I'm using this slipless.
Nice.
It's all silver, so I'm running it deep right now. I'm going to head that back and get some lunch. So, oh, the pizza's the best.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, guys, you haven't tried our pizza?
Okay.
Definitely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beer's good too.
What's that?
The beer's good.
Well, that's what you get with your pizza.
yeah,
Gotta wash it down with something.
I like the boat, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it does the job really well.
Yeah, I didn't know yours. Yeah, that motor's fine.
Yeah, well, it's just electric,
Yeah.
so have fun.
You too.
Hit some more.
Thank you.
This is the best, and it is the best. That run deep a little bit. This is nice, huh? Look at this day. Look at this day. Just a nice day. Be out on the lake, rolling. Nice day. I love this fishing pole, but this is the Pro Qualifier 2, the Bass Pro Shop. It's a great pole. It's lightweight, very sensitive. I can feel the twitching of everything on my line. Can't wait to get the Cajun one. I hear that they're incredibly sensitive. The more sensitive a pole is, the more likely you are to catch a fish. Because you can feel everything, that even little bites. And that's what you want. You want something highly sensitive, fast action. When you're for a good all around pole, you do a medium heavy, fast, you know, real sensitive tip. You want a good backbone to it, but you want that tip to just flex on you. That's what you want. The backbone is the stiff part of the rod. And the reason you want a good backbone is because it gives you strength and power to bring that fish in. If the whole rod is bending, you got nothing. You got nothing to pull with. So you need a good backbone, which extends about 60% of your pole is going to be backbone. And then it'll start to bend. But you need that because that's your strength of reeling in, is your backbone. Your sensitivity is the tip, and that allows you to hook them, to set the hook. So that's what you want. 50 feet, that's what we're at. I don't expect to catch much here. Stray, trout, maybe. Curious bass, perhaps. And we just, okay, let's take her lunch at 12:30. We'll take her out, see if we can't get her to catch a fish. We'll cast out the spinner and have her reel it in when it catches a fish. I like the Garmin Striker, so it's I got used to the Striker with the Striker 4 and on my kayak, so I just stuck with it, and I'm used to reading it, used to the menu system. So most people when they buy a, a fish finder, it's usually something they're used to, like the Lowrance or the Humminbird or whatever. But it's hard to get somebody off of a brand that they're used to operating. Unless like somebody gives an incredible deal, it's about the only way to pull somebody off of a brand. Half off or something. That might sway a few fishermen. They're a Lowrance one and they say a Humminbird for half off. Yeah, they might switch over to Humminbird. But these can be networked within a line. Like the Striker, I could put another one on the boat, but it's not a big boat, so why would you do it? But if you have a bass boat or something, then you can do it. Somebody's out with their drift boat. I think this guy does. He's a guide, so he puts people in his drift boat and he gets them to catch them. So. Well, he's got a motor. We ain't paddling. So he must have a motor on that drift boat. It's kind of unusual. Usually guys paddle their drift boat. That's not the guide guy, because he always paddles. Terrible at fishing. That's me. Hang up for it on what? FPC outboards on drift boats. Got the bike. Don't give up yet. You're almost to the marina. Where you go to the reel it in. Then a fish hit it. Somebody's got the giggles over there. Like Woody Woodpecker. Can't believe they want to swim in this water. 52 degrees. People want to bathe in, swim in this water. Wild or what? Guy with the sea eagle. Baby. I don't know. That's insane. The engine. Howdy. That. Okay. I'm gonna stop this video. Sorry guys, it wasn't as exciting as the last one. All right.